I've just been kind of going around the yard and getting my number 1s and my number 2 coppers together and separating them basically, or doing whatever it needs. Whatever it needs, I don't care. I'm not doing anything that is already scripted. So this is basically complete unscripted day. Tell you, because I just don't know if I have time for all that other kind of stuff. So what you see is what you get generally with me anyways. But yeah, you know the deal, what I tell you. Every time, get you a nice sharp knife. And even though this stuff gets into that plastic area, oh, which is so aggravating, you can cut right through that plastic if you want to. And I mean, you know, you don't have to go too far, but make sure that you got it going on and your end result is going to be what you're hoping that it's going to be. Yeah, and mine was. And if you even want to, you can cut it off right there. I'll wrap that up. That's some Bear Bright. If you want to call it any kind of copper at all, you can call that a pretty much Bear Bright until you get to there. And then what happens? Well, it got burnt. And then again, some of your yards, because it's not quite, oh my God, it's so close to pencil, but not quite, they're gonna call that number 2. Anyways, so what I'm gonna do is take all of this was actually burnt from the fire on my deck. So I'm gonna go ahead and get all the burnt stuff cut off right now, if I can do that. Golly, it's tangled up, everybody. Tangled, killing me. This has some yucky on it. Nasty, get rid of that. Excuse me, that's still number 2 all day though, right there. And in my shop, I actually have 1, 2, and 3 in there, in a barrel right now. I think I'm just gonna save it like that, make it less tempting to even think about really bringing it in or anything like that, because it's not necessarily separated. But I will keep my 3 metals, my Bear Brights and everything all mixed up with my number 1 and number 2. Yep. Okay, so I'm starting a new thing here. I probably should have sometimes I run them out like this, run that in front of me and just run it one way and just be done with it. Run one way, you know, that's probably the easiest way, guys. What I would do, keep on cutting a little 8-inch piece. Heck with that, just get a hold of that thing and keg that thing down. Keg it down, man. Yeah. Oh my word, look at that goodness coming out of that. Goodness everywhere. Everywhere. I mean, who doesn't like some nice orange? Copper gold, baby, copper gold. Best stuff for all scrappers, young and old alike. Yes, sir. Young and old alike. Oh my word, oh my word. So when you put a big old piece of copper like that in your bucket, you start adding up real quick. And this wasn't planned today. Now also I could have ran this thing. I mean, this is actually straight enough to cut the ends off, strip them by hand, and run this thing. I mean, seriously, run it down my strip machine. If I was being totally sane, I probably would have just ran it down my stripper that I have. And hopefully you'll see this video before Friday night, because Friday night is, oh my God, Almost forgot. Friday night is my 12,000 subscriber giveaway live 9 p.m. Eastern. Friday night, be there or be square. Yes, sir. Friday night, 12,000 subscribers, guys. I can't even believe it. Thank you so much. I mean, I know I have people out there with millions and hundreds of thousands, you know, and I'm kind of jealous of them. Of course. I mean, who would want to have 1 million or 100,000 subscribers? I mean, obviously, but you know what? I like what I do. I have a good time doing it. I have a good time sharing what I do with you guys, so it doesn't matter, really. It doesn't really matter. I just feel blessed to be able to do what I'm doing. I mean, 62 years old. I don't have to go punch a daggum clock and tell somebody I'm here. Yeah, I don't have to do that. I worked past that. I worked past it. Can you believe that crap? Worked past it. Look at that nice piece of goodness right there. Golly, that's at least 1.5 pounds or more. Yes, sir. Added to the bucket. Man. Hoo-wee. This thing, I know what that is, so that doesn't even need to go inside. That needs to go into my complete different bucket. This is some wire, though. This doesn't belong in there. Oh, this is a really thin, light-duty wire, but it does have a good wire in there. Nevertheless, see how you can bend that stuff and, you know, stay like that. It's pretty good wire. So I can temporarily throw it in there, though, and feel good about it, knowing that I'll take care of that. A little bit of lead. A little bit of lead. You don't get a lot of lead. What do we got here? Is this aluminum goodness? Some aluminum. Just a little bit of aluminum goodness. It's not a lot, but we all know my aluminum belongs back there. Just my sheet. Some type of sheet. That is not aluminum. That's a garbage. Anything sheet, though. Oh my goodness. That's garbage. Garbage. It's not aluminum, guys. It's not aluminum. Not aluminum. Not aluminum. What in the world have I ran across? Oh my goodness. Are you kidding me right now? You are not going to believe what that is. What? No way. Look at that, guys. Guess what it is? Oh, man. Hold on. Let me get the rest of these things out. You won't believe. Get these all put together real good. Look, look. Look. What is it, guys? It ain't nothing, man. Are you kidding me right now? It ain't nothing but some crappy old metal sticking. Are you kidding me? What in the world, Grandpa? What's that? I hear, oh, my neighbor. Hey, neighbor! Cool dude, man. He's a cool dude. This is straight up brass. Remember I was telling you about brass earlier? I'm putting it in there. Man, I'm telling you, these two. Gosh, I'm pretty sure that this is just a straight up solid piece of coated yellow brass. And that's exactly what it is. So yeah. I'm gonna be putting this in a yellow brass pile, unfortunately. Gosh, I don't have one. What's in that pink bucket? There's a couple pieces of nice aluminum, but I can take that out, and I believe I should be turning this bucket, after I put a few holes in the bottom of it, into my brass bucket. I mean, it's big. It's kind of big for a brass bucket. A couple of the pieces of brass I have are kind of big. So, brass. Definitely a good couple pounds of it, too. some more tests. Brass. Pure brass. I'm sure I could knock that thing off of it, just in case they had any doubts about anything. Stuff, see there? Oh yeah, look at that, nice. Got some brass bowls, man. Got some brass bowls. Brass bowls. Yes, sir. Look at that. That's why I guess I have that big bucket, because that big bucket right there is for nothing but brass. Sometimes I run across metal, I'm like, what in the absolute world is that? Can't really tell. This is definitely a piece of aluminum. Yep, this is just a piece of aluminum. So that's going to be going in my sheet aluminum. Basically, it's not anything special. So it's not special. Throw that in right into the aluminum. This is my stuff that needs to be going into my trailer, actually. Oh, what do we got here? I think we got something here. This would be a nice piece of brass. It's yellow brass. And over here, wow, check it out. Yellow brass all the way through. See, I thought from there, because of that line, that's pretty clean yellow brass. I'll add that to you. And like I said earlier, that is some shred badness. Bowl, been curious about this bowl. Did I scratch it? Wow. Gosh, I'm wanting to put this in my, where is this thing gonna go? Oh yeah, it's copper coated brass, yellow brass, 100%. Copper coated yellow brass. If you just give it a light skim, you think, whoa, that's copper, because you just give it a light skim. As soon as you skim it below the copper, you can see yellow. So yeah, yellow, clean yellow brass though. I mean, here, look at my bucket picking up. My bucket is picking up. These you could almost, because I have that piece of plastic on the end of it, you might just want to throw them in the shred pile. But they are big enough, if they didn't have that big plastic on it, to be considered number one prepared steel. And some of you can still get away with doing that. But yeah, shred. I just haven't done that. It's not really the way I do it necessarily. Wondering what this was too. That is white metal. Some type of a zinc. I'm guessing zinc type. Maybe aluminum. So I would put that somewhere in my aluminum pile, and probably wouldn't have a problem getting a nice good aluminum price for it. So hook onto this thing and get it taken apart, because it does have a piece of metal in there. But yeah, it's a pretty good solid piece of cast type aluminum. And then let's check this out real quick. Yeah, that's another piece of aluminum. But this here would be sheet aluminum. This would be a cast, or even like a zinc type aluminum, and it does have its own category because of the size of it. See, old sheet is like thin sheet, just like it says, like a sheet. This is thicker, therefore it's going to be more likely a zinc material that's white. They don't pour just regular aluminum quite so fat as these pieces are here, so they make it out of zinc, which is a little bit heavier. But I still saved that in my aluminum department over there. These I've been throwing over there to my shred pile, which will eventually end up before or by Monday, actually. So I'm not sure why I'm throwing them that way. Probably should be throwing them that way, but I'm trying to not create a mess before I can get to it, just so that I can actually make this video, guys. A little bit of lead. I'm going to throw this in my bucket that I have of zinc, mainly. And I'm not sure where it is right at this second, but I do have a bucket of the zinc. But that will be easy enough. I'll pull the trailer up a little bit, throw that stuff from there into my trailer. Separate that easily enough. Let's go ahead and pull that out of there. So we're trying to eliminate this bucket, right? These are generally going to be found, unless it says so on there. You can read it, and sometimes it will tell you what it's made of. It really doesn't say what it's made of, so sometimes you can skim it. And see, I would say personally that that was a piece of aluminum, and this might be a piece of stainless, but you would need a grinder at your side. You hear that? That's a piece of, that's heavy duty, probably stainless. I really can't say. But I think I would safely put that into my sheet aluminum and sell that to them as sheet. I'm really thinking, why not? I mean, just let it go. There's nothing special on it, really, I don't think. These things are pretty neat. Sometimes you don't want to throw away some things because it looks pretty cool, to be honest. You want to throw it away. Something like that. That's absolutely a candle holder. What is it made of, guys? It's thrown away. Now it is thrown away. Completely thrown. Whoa, that looks good. Let me see now. Scratch that thing some more. I need my grinder. Oh my God, that looks like copper for some reason. It's all brass. Beautiful brass though. I would say just like the rest of it, that's pretty much solid brass items. What do I have here? These things are sometimes a little brassy end today. A little brassy. Yep, sure is. Nickel coated brass. That's nickel coated brass. But oh, come on, Andrew. Come on, Grandpa. Oh, man. Phillips head screwdriver. Oh, where are you? Right. Oh, always not recording when I thought I was recording. Yeah, looks like we need some, couple other pieces of business. Oh, what's going on now? What is going on now? I'll be honest, I'm not sure how I or you would sell. I don't know how you would sell this. I know that's a little Allen wrench down there. And it takes it off to this. Yeah, there we go. And then we got a Phillips head. Let's see what we got here next. There you go. What do we got next here? I mean, I'm a virgin. I'm a virgin. But I'm a learning virgin. I know there's something right there that looks like you have to turn it off. Just not really wanting to get into all that. I didn't have to, but let's see what we got. See what we got. Here's what it is, right? Oh boy. I say we have to just take it apart a little bit more than I normally want to. Look at that. This is absolutely a piece of aluminum zinc type. Aluminum, it's not brass of any kind. It's gonna go in my zinc more department for me. That's where I'm gonna put it. This here has an Allen wrench that I have on the inside, just not on the outside. What we got here, them do not spin off. They do not spin off. This is absolutely brass. I don't feel like it's on brass. I don't feel like it's on stainless. I'm just not getting the sparks. It's got to be a zinc type aluminum. This is my wife type of thing, and I'm just not so sure how to disconnect it all. Although it seems like there maybe is a way. Let's go see what's going on. Even though if I don't know if I got everything I wanted to get done, I'm gonna call it a day anyways. It's 3:30 on a Saturday. It's not really that bad. I got a few pieces of machines here, a couple burn barrels, some burn barrels that are ready for sale, tops cut out, everything. My load of ACs, some things that would be sold in one lot, and another things that will be sold in another lot. And I'm loading my trailer as I go. We did end up putting a good amount of cast back there today. Like I said, I don't know if I got everything I wanted to get done today, but I didn't do too bad. So I'm gonna leave it at that. Scrap with Grandpa. What's next? What's next? What's next? You know what's next. You're gonna have to subscribe, ring that bell so you're notified next time I put out a video, so you don't miss it. And we'll see you on the next one. Subscribe with Grandpa. What's next?